How's it going, everybody? I'm Harm's Way, and in this video we're going to be listening to Cribs talk for 5 minutes straight. We're going to be touching on a very comprehensive guide to solo lobbies, why they're important, and how you get them. So why are solo lobbies important? Well, if you've never played in a solo lobby and you're constantly in other sessions with people, you'll notice that there's things that don't typically spawn, like treasure hunters or free roam events. Now, the poker table solo lobby still does work. However, you do not need a friend or someone else to do this method. You just need yourself, and it's much quicker to do it this way as well. If you like some of these intro clips, feel free to check out some of my other videos. Big reason why I like to play this game is I like to show people the different things that you can do. A lot of creativity that I feel like some people don't have, or they need missions to tell them what to do. And with all that out of the way, let's get right into it. Okay, so first thing you're going to want to do is go to your camp. And this camp that I'm at is in the Heartlands. However, it doesn't matter which location you're at. Just go to your camp. And later on in the video, I'll explain a little bit more on why you may want to strategically place your camp in a specific spot. For this method, we're going to be using the change appearance menu, and we're going to have to be doing it while we're at camp. So that's why it's important to be at camp for this. Now, to go into a little bit more detail with this, if you hit pause, look at the map, within the perimeter of your camp, there's going to be compatible spots and incompatible spots. A compatible spot means that when you go into the change appearance menu and you back out, it'll throw you in a solo lobby. An incompatible spot means that you go into the change appearance menu, back out, and it doesn't throw you in a solo lobby. It throws you into a transitioning process where it's trying to put you into a normal session. But there's always going to be a compatible spot, you just have to find it. So in this instance, I know these camps pretty well in the Heartlands. I know if I go west, right here on the map, if I go into change appearance from here, I know if I back out, I'll get thrown into a compatible spot, which means I'll be in a solo lobby. So what that means for you is that you may not know where that compatible spot is, so you're going to have to try different areas around your camp, and once you find that compatible spot, just remember where it is or write it down, take a picture so you can use it for future reference. And when you go back to that same spot, you'll be thrown into a solo lobby again. So as you can see, when I went into the change appearance menu, I didn't wait 2 minutes, 1 minute. I just backed out instantly. That's all you have to do. Okay, so here we are back in this session. I'm still west of my camp. We're going to verify here that we're in a solo lobby, so pull open your menu, and there I am. I'm the only one here. So that's how you can tell it worked. And as long as you're within the perimeter of your camp, you're going to stay in a solo lobby. So what else locks in the solo lobby? So we just discussed being in the perimeter of your camp. As long as you're in your camp, you're going to lock in that solo lobby. Other things like doing trader missions, moonshine missions, free roam events, bounty hunter events. As long as it's within the free roam session, it's going to stay a solo lobby. Also, if there's a legendary animal nearby, that's going to lock in a solo lobby, as well as a train icon. So you can see here, the train icon is in the map. And as long as it's appearing on the map, you'll stay in a solo, but once it disappears, like it just did, then it's going to throw you in a public session. Now I'm going to show what it looks like when you get an incompatible spot from the change appearance menu. So you load back in, you'll see nothing is really appearing on the map, including my camp. So you hit players nearby and it's going to show nothing, no information, not even yourself. So like I said before, to get the compatible spot, you're just going to have to try different areas around your camp. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video about strategic placement of your camp, it's really useful for like instances like this where you're hunting a certain legendary animal. They're geographic based. So if you put your camp spot in that perimeter for the legendary animal or nearby, you're more likely to spawn that animal when you get this solo lobby. Now you can also use the camp location, the camp placement, to spawn treasure hunters, and that in itself is kind of a lot to explain, but I did make a video touching on that also incorporates the same solo lobby method that we're using here. So I'll put a link in the description there so you guys can check it out as well. Alright, so in this video we explained everything you need to know about solo lobbies and why they matter. It's worth mentioning sometimes I can skip over certain pieces of information because, for me doing this for so long, there may be something that I didn't really explain. So if you have any questions, just put them in the comments, and I'll gladly elaborate more on them. Because if you have a question, then someone else probably does too. Alright, and if you like this video or it was useful, feel free to share it so other people can see it. And that is it. Kryptonite signing off.